Welcome to Economical, the channel where we break down big economic ideas into simple, clear, and useful insights. Today, we're exploring the hidden forces shaping the US economy in 2025. The silent trends, the invisible pressures, and the real reasons behind what you're feeling in your day-to-day financial life. Inflation may not dominate headlines like before, but the impact is still around us. Even though the inflation rate has slowed, prices for essentials like groceries, rent, insurance, and services remain stubbornly high. This is what economists call sticky inflation, where prices simply refuse to come back down. The biggest hidden force behind this is wage growth. For many workers, wages are rising faster than inflation for the first time in years. It sounds positive, but it also means businesses face higher labor costs, and some of that cost gets quietly pushed back into prices. This creates a delicate balance. Workers need higher wages to keep up, while businesses raise prices to afford those wages. This tug of war is one of the biggest silent drivers of the current US economy. Meanwhile, the Federal Reserve, the most influential economic institution in the country, is trying to walk a tightrope. If they lower interest rates too fast, inflation might flare up again. If they keep rates too high, growth could slow down too much. Behind closed doors, the Fed is watching three things very closely: consumer spending, job openings, and corporate borrowing conditions. None of these indicators are in crisis, but all of them are cooling. A Fed's goal in 2025 is not just to fight inflation. It's to maintain balance and stability in a very uncertain financial environment. Now let's look at the American consumer, the real engine of the economy. On the surface, spending still looks strong, but beneath that, pressures are building. Credit card debt has reached record levels, delinquencies are rising, and the average savings rate is near historic lows. Many Americans aren't spending because they feel confident. They're spending because they feel they have no choice. They're paying more for everything and using borrowing to fill the gap. This quiet, slow-building stress is shaping the economy more than most headlines acknowledge. At the same time, US companies are shifting their strategies. During the pandemic years, corporations focused on fast growth, rapid expansion, and seizing new opportunities. But now, the strategy has changed. Companies are focusing on efficiency, cost-cutting, automation, and long-term profitability. Automation and AI are being adopted quietly, often replacing repetitive tasks. This doesn't always mean immediate layoffs, but it definitely means slower hiring. Fewer job openings, combined with stable unemployment, creates a cooling job market. Exactly what the Fed wants, but not ideal for workers entering the workforce or trying to switch careers. Housing remains one of the strangest parts of the economy. Mortgage rates are high, home prices are high, and inventory is extremely low. Normally, high rates would bring prices down, but this time, homeowners who locked in ultra-low mortgage rates years ago simply refuse to sell. They're staying put. And because so few homes are entering the market, prices stay high, even when affordability is at its worst in decades. The hidden force in housing right now is not demand, it's the lack of movement. When you look at all of these forces together, stubborn prices, slow cooling of inflation, cautious interest rate policy, rising household debt, corporate automation, and a frozen housing market, you get a picture of an economy that is not overheating, not collapsing, but slowly rebalancing. This is the true shape of the US economy in 2025, a system adjusting, recalibrating, and searching for a new normal. Understanding these silent forces helps you navigate your own financial future with more confidence and clarity. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe to Economical, where we make economics easy, smart, and practical.